Happy 4th of July. Good morning. Yesterday I was just like sapped of energy. It rained here all day. Rain beating on a tin roof. It's just hypnotically put you to sleep. And I had all these dreams. One of them, I dreamed that I was on this section of road with my brother. It's actually where in Houston, it's the highway crosses the port. It's kind of like Trinity River, I think. And we were there. There was a section of it out, like you have the road, and then you have like whatever the underneath a bridge area would be. But this area was cut out. You could see the water underneath, and underneath the water is a whale. And you could see the whale's eye. It was like fucking this big, like looking in the water, and it's only under like this much water. And like it would put its flipper up, and we were touching it, and I remember feeling it. It was fucking. It was so insane. These dreams are so vivid. I can't remember all the details of the ones from yesterday, but they were pretty profound, like significant, because you really think something else is going on. Like, I've had so many dreams of leaving a car at the high school, taking the bus home, and then needing to go back up there and get my car. And where I parked when I was in high school, uh, like somebody took me to the different parking lot. They took me to go get my car, but it was in the parking lot of the elementary school, which I'd never parked in ever. Because, I'm elementary school. I took the bus there, took the bus home. I never had a car to. Parents may have taken their car to go register me maybe one time. So it must have picked out a memory like that where it probably was the car that I ended up having later on. I think that's what it was. But it was parked in the wrong parking lot. It was at that parking lot, wherever it was, from that memory of probably being registered in school one of those years. And it was like the middle school and the elementary school were right next to each other. So you have like, I was in fourth grade, fifth grade, and then 6, 7, and 8. So that's 7 years. So one of those years, wherever my parents' car parked, and they had a maroon Cougar, which later was given to me. It got wrecked here in Bastrop. My wife was driving it, and she suddenly was going to take another turn and got hit in the ass by the fucking dog catcher. We put our trunk in our back seat. And that's when she found out she was pregnant when we went to the hospital for the first time. And I had this dream this morning where I was on some job where it was with a bunch of guys that I do remember mixed in with other people that I never worked with, so it didn't make any sense. But it was like trying to clear an area to do something. There was a big hole in the floor with a bunch of like equipment for a kitchen, like a large industrial kitchen. Which I've worked in on jobs and been in a environment like that a lot of different times. So it was very familiar. The equipment that was there, the big ass hole in the floor was sort of new, kind of dangerous. But like, I think I went to the restroom, and in the restroom, all my stuff was in there, like just little things that I have, like my lighter, my cup, some other thing that I have now. So it was like I was waking up out of the dream, and what was waking me up was seeing these things I need, like now. Like I need to have, if I want my lighter, here's the lighter I have, and it's there in the dream on the counter. Some bead necklace that I've got that's like had some Mardi Gras shit on it. That's just knickknack shit. So that's currently what is going on. Having some coffee. I have just enough sugar to tank myself up, but I slept so hard yesterday, mostly all day. You couldn't wake up. There was no reason to go outside. It was raining. There was no reason to do much of anything. I'm still in the wait for the computer mode. It should be here today. Is that a fucking spider? Hey, motherfucker. What's fucking spider? Look at this guy. It's just fucking coming down by me. Why don't you come down over here? Can't get it off my hand. Why don't you land on the ground? Ah, spiders. You like those? I like the little jumping spiders. There's one in my room. This was about a couple months back, and I was looking at it and talking to it. And those little spiders that's a different type of spider altogether. I don't think of it as a bug that's going to bite me at all. It's like a little pet. It's like it has just as much personality as a cat or a dog. And I was talking to it, and it was looking at me. It was like interested, you know. And in my mind, I see the little eyes blinking. It's got like more eyes. It's got like 4 eyes. Maybe it has more. I don't know if it has 8 eyes or not. It has a lot of eyes, but they're all forward facing, looking at you. And I was talking to it, and then I came in here doing whatever, and I looked on the floor, and it was in the middle of the floor, just watching me, just looking at me. So I got down there close to him, and I checked him out, and like two of his legs were gone. I don't know what got him, and I'm like, oh man, you're messed up. And then I got back up. I left him alone, and then I looked another time, and he's upside down, dead. And I was so sad. I was upset about it. Like he came to see me before he died, and I'm like, that's so weird. You know, maybe because I was giving it attention, and it was seeing that I wasn't. In my mind, I think it's like it probably, you know, seeing such a big person and it's such a small little creature. It was probably amazed, you know, at this thing that's so big. And then after I went and was no, saw it, like first time I noticed it and I began to engage and talk to it, uh, it realized I wasn't going to be trying to smash it or do something like that. So before it actually died, it came in here and it was like trying to communicate. And then it died. I took it outside and I buried it one pinky into the ground. I put it in there and I covered it up with dirt. And I was sad. One little life gone. I think it's important that your heart should be open to things like that. It makes you a good person, and it keeps you being good, not evil in the world that can easily at any time piss you off and have you upset. But just don't fall for that. Don't fall for thinking there's no reason to be certain ways. There's no reason to show affection or care. You know, don't be too guarded or too egoic. You know, there's no point in that. Be as gentle as you can in the world. If there's a reason for you to have to be hard and an asshole, then you know you'll know that time when you're there. And people that don't know you that from a distance, they'll try to gauge you and game you, but be as gentle as you can in this world and loving. And if somebody is a hard ass on you, armor up and respond in kind. But other than that, happy Independence Day.